The Italian-American star Paolo Banchero has established himself as the best rookie in the NBA. His ability to score, defend, mix, all with his NBA-ready body has made him a formidable opponent to go up against. Banchero's future looks extremely bright, as many have even dubbed him to be a future all-star. So let's take a deeper look into Paolo Banchero's life story and see how Paolo came to dominate today's NBA. Growing up, when we think about basketball cities, Los Angeles, Chicago, Houston, and New York immediately come to mind. But one city that is often overlooked in this conversation is Seattle. Seattle has bred NBA greats like Jamal Crawford, DeJounte Murray, Brandon Roy, and now you can add Paolo Banchero to that list too. Paolo grew up in Seattle, Washington with his brother and sister. Almost immediately, it seemed as if Paolo was destined to play professional sports, as he was 3 feet tall by the time he turned 15 months old. But the real question was whether he'd follow in his dad's footsteps and play football, or go with his mom and try his hand at hoops. His father, Mario Banchero, met Paolo's mom, Rhonda, while attending Seattle's Pac-12 University. Paolo got his Italian heritage from his dad, who played tight end in the very same high school that Paolo would later attend. Paolo would eventually serve as a backup quarterback on the state championship team, while his mom, Rhonda, starred for the Washington Huskies women's basketball team and was the first player in school history to be a WNBA draft pick when she was selected by the Sacramento Monarchs in 2000.
Banchero gets a lot of his basketball IQ and acumen from his mom.
So it's easy to see where Paolo got his 6'10" super athletic build from. By the time Paolo was in 7th grade, he towered over his fellow classmates as he stood 6'1". So it's no wonder he gave up the pigskin and dedicated himself to playing basketball in high school. Start of his basketball journey. Paolo grew up playing basketball at the Rotary Boys and Girls Club of Seattle and took part in EBC camps like Ball is Life Junior All-American Camp. By the time he was in 8th grade, he was ranked top 50 nationally for his age group. Growing up, Paolo's favorite players were LeBron James and Carmelo Anthony. He honed his game after these two future Hall of Famers and was dominating his high school since his freshman year. As a freshman, Paolo averaged 14.1 points and 10.2 rebounds per game. He became a better playmaker as a sophomore, adding 4.3 assists per game to his stats and increasing his scoring to 18 a game. He led his team to the Class 3A state championship and was named the MVP that year. Next year, Paolo would improve his game further, averaging 22.6 points, 11 rebounds, 3.7 assists, and 1.6 blocks per game. He would also be named to the McDonald's All-American and Jordan Brand Classic. Due to his high level of play, he would be considered a consensus 5-star recruit and received offers from prestigious programs like Duke and Kentucky before choosing to play for Duke under the legendary Coach K. College heartbreak. Mike Krzyzewski, better known as Coach K, is one of the most respected basketball coaches of all time. He is a big reason why Duke is regarded as highly as it is, in addition to also correcting the course of the American national basketball team. Learning from Coach K was a big reason why Paolo chose to go to Duke, but what he didn't know was that it would be Coach K's final year of coaching. This added a layer of pressure and expectation to Paolo that he wasn't prepared for, but stepped up to the occasion regardless.
Knowing it was Coach K last year, how much pressure was on y'all to bring a championship home?
It was definitely a lot of pressure, but I think we handled it well, as well as we could. And our goal, we had pressure, kind of our own expectations as well,
In his very first college game, Banchero scored 22 points and helped Duke beat their longtime rival, Kentucky. Banchero's college career would be filled with ups and downs as he performed well enough to earn Freshman of the Week honors, be named to the first-team All-ACC, and ACC Rookie of the Year. However, behind the scenes, Banchero struggled with meeting Coach K's expectations as he pushed the young star to become a better leader and playmaker, both of which would come to serve Banchero after making his transition to the NBA. So the hard training sessions, which Banchero sometimes felt he was unfairly targeted in by Coach K, ended up making him a better player and more prepared for the big leagues. Despite the ups and downs, Banchero was able to lead his Duke team to the Final Four, where they came up short against Kentucky and failed to win the NCAA tournament. But this would be just another lesson that would make Banchero a better basketball player. Rookie success. Leading up to the 2022 draft, there were conflicting reports as to who would go number 1. Many people believed that Jabari Smith Jr. would be picked first, and even Banchero was unsure what would happen on draft night. It wouldn't be until just minutes prior to the announcement that Banchero got the news that he would officially be the number 1 overall pick. Such an honor was overwhelming for Banchero, and he broke down in tears when his name was called. There were, of course, people who doubted Banchero's abilities and whether he should have gone first. He would quickly put all that talk to rest as he put up 27 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 blocks in his season debut. Banchero also became the first player since LeBron James to put up at least 25 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists in an NBA debut. And to show people that it wasn't just a lucky game, Banchero soon followed that up with a 33-16 game, making him only the second teenager in NBA history to put up at least 30 points and 15 rebounds in a game. The only other being his idol, LeBron James. So it must have felt surreal for young Banchero to see his name alongside someone he had idolized since he was a kid. However, he's also been on the wrong side of some epic performances, as Paolo explained how Kevin Durant so effortlessly scored on him that he questioned whether or not he was even a good defender.
Having to guard him, he was the first player I think I've guarded in my life where it was like, there's nothing I could do. You know, usually a guy can make some shots on me, but I can fluster him a little bit. You know, I can get into him, make a miss here and there, but that was just like, he don't even see me right now.
So there are definitely some growing pains involved in the process. As a rookie, Banchero started his career with 5 consecutive 20-point games, becoming the 7th player in NBA history to accomplish this feat. He is currently averaging 21 points, 6.7 rebounds, 4 assists, and almost a steal per game. He is also seen as a clear-cut favorite to win the NBA Rookie of the Year award. Dreams of playing for Italy. Banchero is very proud of his heritage. His great-grandfather immigrated to the United States from northern Italy to work in the coal mines of Black Diamond, Washington. Banchero has dreams of competing internationally for Italy, so he became an Italian citizen in June of 2020. When asked about his future plans, this is what Paolo had to say. "I'm proud to wear the Azzurri jersey. I will never forget when I received it for the first time. I have it framed in my room. I'm proud to be playing for Italy and proud of the heritage of my family." He was selected to the country's 24-man squad for the Eurobasket 2022 qualification games, but did not play. However, in the near future, we might see Paolo playing in the international scene with an Italian jersey on. What his future holds. It seems like a foregone conclusion that by the end of the season, Paolo Banchero will be named the Rookie of the Year. Also, it's pretty clear that he will receive all rookie honors as well. But what does his future look like beyond this year? Well, the Orlando Magic are currently in the middle of a rebuild and have gathered a ton of young talent around Banchero. However, with young teams, there are growing pains. For now, they are mainly competing for a bottom play-in spot in the NBA. But next year, the Magic will attempt to secure a 7th or 8th seed as they hope to land another young talented player in the 2023 NBA Draft. However, Banchero is the clear leader of the Magic team. He is the most talented player on the squad, and they can only go as far as Banchero can will them. And it seems that Banchero has All-Star written all over his future, so we won't be surprised if Banchero can turn the Orlando Magic into a regular playoff lock every year as he continues to improve his craft and become even better. Now, if you enjoyed this video, then please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell beside it so that you're notified the next time we upload a new video. With that being said, you just watched us break down the story of the best rookie in the NBA, Italian-American Paolo Banchero. We'll see you next time.